The concept of extraterrestrial beings is very interesting, so much so is that there's many TV shows and movies about aliens, outer space, and other planets that might or might not exist. Hell, I'm dressed as a Gallifreyan Time Lord who's the last of his kind after the last of his kind was killed in the last great Time War. So that just tells you how much us human beings love aliens. Which lets us gain the movie Planet 51, and also Escape from Planet Earth starring Brendan Fraser and Rob Rodri. To be honest, I always confuse both movies because both aliens in both movies look similar, and that both of them have aliens trying to make it home. A badass leading man as an alien on a foreign planet, a dorky protagonist, and both movies are not really that good. But one thing that set this one apart was the fact that two of the writers from Hoodwinked, Corey Edwards and Tony Leach, were involved, with Leach as one of the directors, and this being one of their last collaborations with the Weinstein Company, aka the studio that likes to ruin animated movies. Well, it's one of many studios that like to ruin animated movies. Today I'm gonna talk about Escape from Planet Earth, to see if it deserves to be forgotten, and if the Weinsteins managed to ruin yet another animated movie. Spoiler alert, it has. The movie story is a bit similar to Planet 51's, but these similarities could be due to the fact that both movies are about aliens trying to make it back home while also escaping from the planet's government. This movie, Escape Planet Earth, is about two brothers, Scorch, played by Brendan Fraser, and Gary, played by Rob Corddry, having a falling out because Scorch is an egomaniac, taking all the credit for Gary's hard work, helping him on his missions. Then Scorch finally gets his karma by getting captured by the US government once he gets to Earth for a mission. So Gary decides to rescue him because Scorch is his little brother and he starts to feel bad that he got captured. He goes after him and his wife and son get caught by one of the villains. This bitch. I forgot her name. For some reason she's dating the US general that kidnapped Scorch and she's played by Jessica Alba. I don't know why, but she's voiced by her. Then Gary also gets kidnapped by the US government so he could do stuff for them along with a bunch of other aliens voiced by celebrities because of fucking Weinstein. After that shit happens, the general is defeated, the crazy botch bitch played by Jessica Alba is also defeated. Scorch gains respect for his older brother. Scorch marries Sofia Vergara of a Modern Family, and the movie ends. Honestly, this time around the story isn't shit, but the pacing didn't make it work. But some of these jokes don't really land, and everything here is just predictable. There's not much to comment about this movie other than the voice acting and animation. Again, it needs better, but the story needs a bit of work, a better pacing. Because when I first watched this movie, I felt bored as hell. The celebrity voices here, aside from Brendan Fraser, at times felt weird. I guess to some extent, Hoeing 2 had this same issue, but here for some random reason they had Doug Judy / Daryl voicing a rat bat thing and Jane Lynch as a giant monster because why not? Also, I honestly don't like Scorch. No offense to Brendan Fraser, but I wish his character was a bit less stupid by the end. Even when Gary shows up to rescue him, he treats him like shit. Virtually by the end, he ends up sharing the credit with his big brother, but for most of the movie, he treats Gary like crap. Hell, I didn't even believe they were brothers until the ending, with Scorch getting married to Sofia Vergara, which is the weirdest way to end a movie, like how Hoodwink 2 ends with Bill Hader and Amy Poehler becoming some weird pervert's twisted fetish. And that's it. There's not much to say about this movie because unlike Hoodwink 2, it's not dog shit. It's just mediocre and forgettable like Sonic Christmas Blast and the Legends of Bikini Bottom episodes of SpongeBob. Also, because this was the Weinstein Company, there was some behind-the-scenes drama that led into a lawsuit. What happened was that writer/director Tony Leach and producer Brian Ingerfield, I probably pronounced that wrong, sued the evil Weinstein Company for allegedly, and that's allegedly in air quotes, rewriting the movie 17 times and increasing the movie's budget so they don't have to pay Leach and Enderfield 20% of the profits gross. Both Leach and Enderfield were upset and even claimed that the studio paid them $500,000 to shut them up when the Weinstein Company produced the movie The King's Speech won an Oscar in 2011. Then in February 15th, 2013, same day this movie released, in the New York Supreme Court, the lawyers for both sides filed a motion of discontinuance in the case, and as a result, both parties had to pay their own legal costs. Honestly, if Leach and Enderfield hadn't took the hush money, they probably would have won. The Weinstein Company was also being sued for leaving Embar on red during the production of Hoodwink 2, so there was a possibility. It's unknown what the original Escape Planet Earth script by Tony Leach and Corey Edwards would have been like, but I know it would have been better than what we got. And what we got was better than Hoodwink 2, but worse than Planet 51. At the end of the day, this very forgettable and mediocre movie exists for a reason. That reason is to make Planet 51 look like a good movie. Sorry not sorry to Dwayne Johnson fans, and sorry to all the Brendan Fraser fans who waited a long ass time for Brendan to be in a good movie. I love The Rock, I love Brendan Fraser, but I can't agree that they deserve to be in better Alien movies.
Thank you all for watching the video, and if you can tell, I'm dressed as a knife doctor. I took off the jacket because honestly, it's a bit too hot in here to wear a jacket. I thought since this October that I should wear a costume in every video this month. So that's why I'm copying Tub there. He did that exact same thing. Also, I got a sonic screwdriver, so pretend that this actual screwdriver is a sonic screwdriver. This has been Alberto, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And also don't forget to watch the shorts. I make shorts now.